make me stop. Oh, baby, I'll see you stone.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck was that?
You almost done with your pre-show ritual?
We got a bit of a problem. I think I partied too hard, guys.
Oh, no.
I'm gushing blood.
What were you doing?
I was partying too hard. It's the French. It's the Jacques Brel.
The Jacques Brel.
The Jacques Brel made me fucking... My ear spaz.
The French drew blood?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, my God. The French blew Montana my ear.
Oh, no.
No. They Red Montana to you.
They Red Montana me. Does this look bad?
No, you're fine.
Do you think it's fine?
Yeah.
I mean...
You know what you could do with that? Use it.
I could use it. I can turn this. I could turn this clear.
Wow, that becomes $1 million. If you could find a way to bleed to death. Whoa.
Wow.
No, that.
This is art, guys.
Wow. You're like an art school teacher's pet.
I would love to.
Oh,
I would
my
love
God.
to be an art. I've never taken like art classes.
The teacher
really.
standing in the front of the room, like. Le children, witness.
I used to
Greatness.
When I was in college, when I was taking intro to fibers for non-majors, I took intro to fibers for non-majors, fiber arts. Felting, sewing, whatnot.
You didn't take art classes.
Well, not in like high school or elementary school
Fiber
or anything.
arts.
Fiber arts, weaving, shit like that. And
Oh, okay. So there's like an official term for all that stuff.
that's all
Okay.
fiber
Yeah,
stuff
no, I'm
that you
stupid.
use with cloth
In
and
my
stuff. I
neighborhood-
found out in the class.
In my neighborhood, we call that a bunch of mows.
All right. And with that being said, welcome back to Noah's Paints. We're here. We're queer. We're with Tim Butterly. And first and foremost, I just want to say happy anniversary to those that celebrate.
Enjoy.
So give it up for them. And big announcement for the show. This week, it was a fan favorite at one time, and we're bringing it back again. This show is brought to you in Dylan Vision.
What?
We
You
have
get to watch
Dylan.
the show
So
from my tits.
yeah, we're gonna witness you guys are gonna get to witness some of the show from Dylan's tits, and you know, the people liked it at first, and we went away with it. But we're bringing it back.
Now, are
Yeah.
you going to incorporate this into the original video, or is that going to be for like real ones that want to watch the whole thing from Dylan Vision?
This is going to be incorporated. It's kind of like we're cutting to Dylan's camera.
Yeah, this is the
Yeah,
Dylan
You're going to
cam.
be seeing, and I'm just letting you guys both know that I will catch you if you're being a bit of a chauvinist pig and staring down my shirt.
Okay,
Just
I
try
mean,
not
Call it in 4K.
yeah,
please
call
keep
in
your eyes
4K.
off my chest and respect me as a human.
I mean, don't bend over too much.
Yeah, totes.
That's a loose shirt.
My wife asked me to bring totes back.
Really?
Yeah,
I like that. That's nice.
yeah. It does harken.
But
you
that's
know?
kind of. I feel like that's very. That could come off as being kind of like wise alecky, you know?
Yeah, I think that's why she likes it.
Really?
Yeah, I think she wants people to think it's stupid and annoyed.
Yeah.
Be annoyed by it.
Would you be toots, or would she be toots to you?
I guess-
Or the toots is general.
We didn't really get into the specifics of that, but I have to imagine if I called a different lady toots, it might be an issue.
Unless
You know?
I feel like that's circumstantial, you know?
It actually, what it comes down to is she looking for a sexual harassment aspect to it?
Yeah.
And honestly, it's going to take more data for me to make that determination.
Have you ever thrown a hun out?
Hun?
Yeah. Sorry, hun.
No,
hon.
not really.
Yeah, no, the older people in my family were Hun people, so
Yeah,
Dylan's basically a 6-year-old lady from
for real.
Fox Chase.
sounds like it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks,
They're all
Hun.
They're nice people over there.
Thanks, Hun. Thanks, Hun. Thanks,
I don't know. I like
yeah,
being
I
called-
love you to the moon and back, Hun. That's the most mind-blowing phrase to those people. Love you to the moon and back. It's like, that's in space,
The moon's fucking
dude.
so far
Yeah,
away.
Imagine someone loved you in space. That's how I feel about my god niece. Yeah, they love that shit, man. That's the most refined poetry anyone from Northeast Philly has ever heard.
To the moon.
I love you to the moon and back. I outkicked my custody on you to the shore, dude.
I'm cutting off my ankle monitor to go to the moon and back for you, babe.
I know Grandpa and Grandma said I'm not allowed to come home, but guess who got a flight on Frontier Airlines?
Guess who saw great grandma in heaven on his way to the moon? She said it was cool.
Yeah. I can't even come back for the christening? What the fuck?
That's my fucking
I got
god niece.
to stay in Florida for the christening? I'm sorry, does this suck? I never get to do
No,
this.
this is fantastic.
Everyone hates when I do this
No,
shit.
that's good. That's good. I like it.
They go, oh, wait, man.
Hates when you do what?
Neighborhood guy.
Do people hate that?
I don't know. I
hope not.
I might have pressed the button too many times in like 2014,
I'm
but
attempting to bank an entire career on that. So
yeah. It's a good idea. I actually went the other way. I learned how to talk like a normal person. Well, to me, a normal person. People still think I sound like a fucking idiot, but
do you know that
You just kind of have that twang about you, I feel.
it's a stink, and it took me a long time to learn how to say the word picture.
You say picture?
Picture.
But do you say picture?
Now I say picture.
Yeah, picture.
Who says
yeah.
picture?
What do you
you're
do?
a picture family.
Yeah, when you take
Taking a picture.
when you're taking a
I'm taking
photo.
a picture.
Say it again.
Picture.
Picture.
No,
you're saying picture. You're
Yeah,
fine. You're fine. You're
close
fine.
enough.
You're
Do you know that
fine.
I was worse than that.
I didn't know that I had an accent until Tim made fun of me.
That's fucking hilarious.
That was huge. That was so late in life. That was like 6 months ago.
That was when we were on.
Do I really sound like it?
Where we were on our way to.
We were going to Raleigh.
It was on the
we
way
were
to
going to
Raleigh.
Raleigh, and then we stopped.
Stopped at Wawa, and I was like, I thought I was gonna ask you if you like knew my cousin, and you were like, I was like, yo, Tim, do you know? And you were like, the Muffin Man. And
Do you
and
know
by
the
the way,
Muffin Man?
I still didn't know that it was. I still didn't know we were making fun of me, so I really went along with it. I really started going with it. I was like, yeah, you know, the Drury Lane. I didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah, that's you.
I know.
You're the on Drury Lane.
I didn't know it until we.
Also, in you telling the story, I didn't know that you were adding the voice back again for my response. I thought you were saying I just thought it'd be funny to answer with the Muffin Man.
No, I thought a comic
I
that
realized-
I
you
really
said-
respected started a bit with me.
You said, yeah, any chance you know? And I said, the Muffin Man? Nah, dude, I ain't no fuck. I don't ever met the fucking Muffin Man.
Yeah, he was walking up to me in Wawa like,
That's nuts.
the Muffin Man. I was like, damn,
On
dude.
Drury Lane.
I'm like, damn, dude, Tim
on
loves me. It's crazy.
Ontario Street.
I didn't know that you guys were making fun of me until we got into the car. And you were like, you were like,
It was like a half hour after we got back in the car.
no. It was when we got in from Wawa. He goes, man, I remember when I sounded like that. And I was like, the fuck are you talking about, dude? I remember when I sounded like that.
I did.
Damn, I remember my first beer.
Yeah, I remember before I learned to feel shame for who I was and where I came from. This is actually getting pretty soft now.
Yeah, you just got to work it a little bit.
I got something going like an
That's
Ashtray.
something.
Can you overwork it and make it too soft? I'm worried about that.
Because I think
now.
it's getting
You can't
cooked
overwork.
anyway, so it won't
Yeah,
matter.
you can over. There's no overwork in this
Okay,
stuff.
There's no such thing as working too hard.
Now, do you guys have any themes in mind for your ashtrays?
I have an idea. I'm doing a gender neutral ashtray.
What does that mean?
Tits on one side, a penis on the other, and the penis is gonna hold the cigarette in the penis. I'm gonna attempt it.
That's nice. I like that.
What part of the penis is the cigarette going to go in? Like you're sounding it?
Yes,
Ooh,
exactly what
that's
they're saying.
creative.
Wow.
That's fun.
it's bold.
That's ambitious.
That is bold.
I'll hate to disappoint if I can't figure it out, but
It's $1 million idea. We're all behind it.
I was thinking about making like I want to make an ear. I think like an ear stray,
A bloody ear.
a bloody ear stray. What about you, Tim?
I was thinking about turtle.
Turtle. Turtle solid.
I made a turtle magnet, and then it was done very well. I'll put the picture in it. And I went up to my girlfriend who made honestly some dog shit, and I said, "What do you think of this pretty accurate turtle?" And she said it's fine. And I really snapped.
Oh, it's just fucking fine.
I was like, "This is better
she-
than."
I
I
like to fucking see you do better.
This
She
is
sounds
better
like
than
that
everything
too.
you
So
did.
she went, "Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fucking whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever.
Deal, it's a fucking turtle. I could do it in 2 seconds.
It's no stocks cheesecake.
Pound
Pound
cake, you
cake.
fucking nitwit.
Okay, whatever.
Still
You think
pretty
you're-
good. Go Paul.
Thanks.
You believe he sounds like that?
Dude, couldn't be me. Turns out the smell that we thought was a delicious barbecue was New Jersey burning down. It's covered in wildfires.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It sucks because it really does smell so good.
It smells so delicious, but it's like the New Jersey's burning the fuck down.
That's the smell of a bunch of Italian guys dying in fire.
Oh my own.
Oh, mama.
Oh, do you think that a burn up Italian guy it's like pork? I bet Italians taste like pork.
I bet it smells and tastes like a nice roast pork.
It smells like a roast pork for sure.
It's like I'm on fire, but I'm covered in shallots. Oh my! Stick shallots in my ears, ma.
Oh my own.
Ma, when I die, stick shallots in my ears and nose.
Stick shallots in my ears and a bulb of garlic up my ass.
Put an apple in my mouth, ma.
Put me on the spit.
Throw me on a spit, ma. Treat me like a roasted pig.
Hey, ma, I want to be suckling.
Ma, make sure when I die, you make sure I'm suckling. You make sure I go out. If these fires are gonna take me down, you make sure I'm suckling.
You make sure I'm suckling. Give me to the homeless.
It's very funny. Me and Noah are from the same neighborhood, but he moved out. He moved out just in time for the accent not to stick.
I know, it really didn't.
Yeah.
Renata says if I'm on the phone with you too much, though, I start to sound like you, and it bothers
Really?
her. She said it bothers her.
Bridget's called me out for saying things like you. Like the other day, I gotta remember what it was, but yeah, she's like, Noah always says that.
Oh, you guys are biting each other's words.
We really are. You started saying beast because of me. I'm spreading beast throughout the community.
Yeah,
Rob Cruz says it too.
Yeah, you and Rob. Yeah.
Well, because I got Rob, because whenever I'd call him, I'd go, "Yo, Rob Beast." And he would just go, he would just go, "Beast." So then he just starts calling me Beast. It's his thing.
Make with the beast.
Make with the beast.
Rob also does a thing that I do every once in a while where he like goes up a note when he's talking. So he'll say like she sucked my penis. And I've taken that.
My penis.
Great example.
It's so funny when we were in New York at the Frog Pool, we all watched Little Nicky together per Rob's request, and I learned that Rob just
might be the best movie he likes.
He just does Little Nicky. Rob is just doing Little Nicky. That's all. Like I never realized it until I would watch like. When Rob does like the like he's just doing Little Nicky. Like we watched it because he was like, we gotta watch it. It was on Tubi, and he was like, we need to watch Little Nicky. And then so we were all watching it, and I was like, Rob, this is you.
Oh no, your personality.
Like literally, I was like, that's you. You're Little Nicky.
Yeah.
He wishes he was the devil's son so bad.
I honestly, I can 100% sympathize. I think I found out that Beetlejuice is where most of my personality comes from.
Really? Like Michael Keaton?
Everyone. Every person. I think
You're the movie of Beetlejuice.
I think everyone in the most influential piece of media in my life, I think, was seeing Beetlejuice as a child.
I mean, it's so fucking good.
It's so stupid.
Fucking good.
We were wearing we wore the Adam and Barbara Maitland costumes for Halloween at Knoebels.
Yeah, it was so sick. I saw it.
And it was too natural. It was too natural.
I showed it to Renata, and she was like, "That's creepy. like that's scary." And I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty good. Like,
pretty fucking weird, dude." And then we watched Beetlejuice, which was actually has a really funny thing in it. Have you seen Beetlejuice too?
Yes.
Okay. Did you really enjoy how much work they put into not using convicted pedophile Jeffrey Jones's likeness?
It's pretty impressive how they worked around it.
It's nuts how much of the movie they put him in with knowing that was what they had to do.
Throwing in the claymation of him was a little much. It's like you can't have him in it, but you can have a claymation of a pedophile.
Putting his real face on the tube. Well, I'm not gonna say anything. I mean, it's very funny. It's so fucking funny.
I need to watch
but
it.
They made somebody sculpted a clay pedophile. Somebody took a lot of time and then had to position it 50,000 times. They had to move the
you had to nail his characteristics. And then I think they used a voice double.
Yeah, there's a part of it.
No. Isn't it nuts?
That's crazy.
Really, really fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
Man, it's such a shame because every movie he was in was a fucking banger, dude.
Yeah.
Well, you hate Ferris Bueller famously for whatever reason.
Not the movie.
I thought you hated the movie. You were
I hate the character.
When we were watching the movie, you were really
poo-pooing
cool guy
in
it.
high school, huh?
Yeah, I was a Cameron guy.
Yeah.
I really despised Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, well, because everybody's really a Cameron, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody's they were aspiring to be Ferris.
I never aspired to be Ferris.
Really? You were always off it?
I said that guy's a fucking dickhead.
He's a shitty friend for
He's
sure.
a shitty. He's
definitely
so
a shitty
fucking
friend.
self-absorbed. It's insane. I wouldn't even want to be around him.
I mean, he's terrible. He's terrible. But
Imagine
he's
having
like,
something he needs, dude. That'd be the most annoying shit ever.
like, yeah, I guess I can do that for you.
It's like, okay, I mean, it's really putting me out. And he goes, thanks, man. Doesn't even take a second to maybe find a way to reciprocate. Yeah, fuck him. Suck my dick.
Sorry.
Does that signify something?
No, I just have allergies.
No,
Yeah.
it's not a real sneeze.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's
a
a real
fucking-
sneeze.
Yeah, it's,
You say
it's
so.
It's a real sneeze.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, man.
Don't worry about
It's your
it.
show. Tell me where you want me. Put me on my mark.
No, that's just a regular sneeze because I have allergies.
Okay.
Stop fucking attacking me.
I'm sorry. That's my bad. What are you allergic to?
It's ragweed, I'm sure.
Yeah, me too. I get some pretty stuffies too.
They like to say it's goldenrod, but I know it's not.
I've never even seen goldenrod.
You've seen it. It's on the roads.
That makes me feel even worse.
You ever take laxatives?
Laxatives.
Just like for any purpose?
Laxatives. I'm trying to think. Definitely not suppository.
Yeah. No, I mean like an X-Lax, like a...
Maybe. Like I've taken like pretty aggressive fiber supplements, or at least they felt aggressive, but none of that like blast your ass stuff.
Yeah.
Extreme.
Last night I was pretty high.
You're fucking with them now?
No, well, I kind of want to get into it.
What the fuck?
The last night I was just chilling in bed, and I was kind of like, what if I just like cleansed myself? What if I just went on like a hard laxative cleanse?
I know exactly what you're
and I
talking
just
about.
fucking blow my shit out, and I'm like crystal clear.
I
Like,
don't think that's how it works.
You don't
'Cause
think?
I think
I'm trying to get.
that's what enemas are for.
Well, they like to say that there's 7 pounds of poop in your body at all times.
that's enemas. That's not laxative though.
But the laxatives push it all out. It clears you out.
I don't know.
You take laxatives before you go to like surgery or whatever if they really want you to be cleared out for like an MRI or something like that.
I thought they do enemas
No, I don't think enemas are as common as you think.
in my house.
You were doing enemas all the
I
time?
thought they did enemas before anal scenes.
Yeah, that's gay stuff.
That's
That's
in
what
my
you know
house,
about.
yeah.
Yeah, your house. Dylan, it comes to a house,
Crazy how
all
you
brothers, all gay guys.
No way.
Yeah.
Speaking of laxatives, would you say all brothers all gay guys? No, they're straight as hell, dude.
Yeah, right, dude. I saw those guys. I was at the Dylan Smith
Yes.
birthday party.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
heard different.
They all costed Noah about working at an ice cream place, and my one brother was like, Franklin Fountain's the best, and my other one was like, it ain't fucking shit, dude. Like really cornered Noah.
That does sound like a gay neighborhood argument.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I love ice cream.
And then Naeem walked
Yuck.
in. Naeem walked in, and everyone stared at him.
There goes the neighborhood.
Naeem showed up to the house and ran his credits. So like,
Yeah.
he's like, hey, I'm friends with Dylan Smith. I'm here for his birthday party. You know, I'm a comedian too. We're all just comedians. I'm just here to hang out.
When he walked in, I got the scoop from my girlfriend was in the bathroom, and all her friends opened the door. So it was just like 4 blonde white chicks opened the door to Naeem, and
Jackpot.
it's jackpot. And he
Fox in the hen house.
he before he could get off his credits, they assumed that he was a delivery guy, and they were really scared about him walking in.
Whoa, brother. No, that's far enough, partner.
What in tarnation?
Whoa.
But then he
Easy.
got through it and had a great time.
He did. And Dylan's
Were you
family
like,
really
oh,
loved
I
him.
forgot to ask my family to not be racist for a couple of hours tonight? Have you ever had that
It was a
panic?
surprise birthday party, so I
Yeah,
didn't know
oh,
who
yeah.
was
Oh my God,
walking
I wish
through
they would have
the door.
included me in the planning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when he walked back, I
It was in the Evite.
when he walked back and I saw him, I was like, "How is I said, "How is walking through that?" And he was like, "They thought I was a delivery driver."
That's so sad. But expected, you know?
Yeah.
My dad gave him a bunch of cigarettes. He was having fun.
True.
Naeem smoked cigarettes? Or was he
Yeah.
just accepting them as from a gift from a tribal chief?
I think it was more like that. But, well,
It's
I don't
an
know.
honor.
I think
Thank
he
you.
did ask to bum one at
That's
first.
how you break the language barrier.
Yeah.
My dad doesn't say a word though. He just goes, "Oh."
He really
Yo,
was
man.
doing that.
Why you keep giving me cigarettes, yo?
Yo, hey, yo. Mr. Smith, fruity as hell, bro.
You take the cigarette.
You don't have to eat all of them. Just choke down a couple and he'll
I don't even
feel
need
respected.
cigarettes, bro.
What I was gonna say about my brothers and laxatives, it's
I'm glad this talking point really.
it's
sucked.
one of the meanest fucking pranks my brothers used to do.
They
Two
used
of my
to
brothers
sneak
have
laxatives
both,
on bros.
No, I think two of my brothers have pranked boys with laxatives, and it's a nightmare because they were doing it young.
Pranking boys. What, they're clearing them out.
Well, the one guy was like his birthday party, and they just like popped the laxatives into his piece of cheesecake, but they didn't know how many causes you to get really sick.
How many?
Yeah.
And the kid was out for a while, out of school for a while.
Just pooping his butt out?
Just like, well, it makes you throw up. So if you take too many of that,
I think if you take too many of anything.
Did you guys know the story was that if you put Visine in someone's drink, it would cause like pretty serious digestive issues?
Mm-hmm. Have you
I-
tested it out?
I got my boy Jordan with it in high school. And I don't remember anything crazy happening that day, but he has had like lifelong digestive issues.
oh my god!
And he's pretty sure it started then. Like, I may have destroyed his.
Oh no! Like that's terrible.
Every time he brings it up to you, do you still giggle a little bit? You got this.
Man, wow, what a legend.
Then me, I'm the legend.
Dude, I feel terrible. I watched him one time on the dude. We were always fighting diarrhea. I've been fighting diarrhea since the first day of 9th grade. Since I started taking public transportation to school, I've been fighting diarrhea. And in high school, we ran into some treacherous situations. There's a story I always tell about how I knocked up for a friend of a friend who his family I'd never met, and he wasn't there, but I was near his house and I had to shit really bad. So I knocked for him. He's not there. And I go, oh, okay, thanks. Can you just tell him, Tim and Travis stopped by? I was with my friend Travis. And I say, oh, by the way, while I'm here, you mind if I use your bathroom real quick? And we go in, and I have my buddy Travis, and actually my high school girlfriend was with us too. And they're sitting in the living room with this dude's parents. Just nothing makes sense.
Yeah.
And the house was really small. You could hear me ripping in the living room.
No.
Dude, it smelled before I opened the door. And it took a really long time, dude.
That's a nightmare.
Dude, it was the kind where you didn't want to get up because you're like, as soon as I get up, I'm going to have to sit back down. And so I'm going through like Lamaze breathing, trying to deliver all this shit. And, eventually it just takes way longer than I want it to. I wash up. I think I probably tried to do something, make it seem like I was pissing the whole time, like lowering the seat, like, and then I casually walk downstairs. Everyone's completely silent. It's just like, all right, thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Shank. We got another dude, Travis and Michelle were pretty fucking spun out by it.
I would be so fucked up. You gone for like a half
How could
hour.
you do that to us?
And then they're just kind of like,
so bad.
and they're just trying to sit there, just be like, so, got any plans for the weekend? Yeah, we're just gonna go back home and chill after this.
You had AP biology, right? Dude, we weren't even that close. They had no idea who we were. Hey, we're friends with Steve. But real quick, you mind
if I lay a turd in here?
I didn't even know it was his house. It was Travis had knowledge that it was his house. So
Oh.
I'm literally knocking on a complete stranger's door, knowing the person that I've met a couple of times isn't going to be there. To say, please, dude, I need
to poop. So
I need safe passage.
the Underground Railroad. You can stay, but you got to work for it.
Yeah. Jordan pooped behind someone's house on the street between. It was on I think Cottman Ave, between our bus stop and where the school was. He had to run behind the houses and leave a dookie.
Oh,
in
that's
someone's backyard.
brutal. I've never pooped outside. I pooped my pants before I pooped outside, I think. Like in a situation like that.
Really? I will always poop outside before I poop my pants.
I've never pooped outside like that.
You've pooped your pants though.
I pooped my pants a couple times.
and you know how bad that is.
They were accidents
And-
every time.
Wait
know?
a minute.
No way.
You've never like accepted fate on shitting your pants?
No, they've always been like a fart when I was in a sorry state, you know.
Yeah.
And it's brutalized me. I was in Maine one time at a bus station, and I was really high on edibles, and I was at the stall. No. I was at the urinal, and I was peeing, and then I farted, and then just shit.
In there.
Had to ditch the underwear in the bus station.
In there.
One time I was at Universal Studios at the Hard Rock Cafe. Same situation at the stall. Let out a fart. There was poop in that. Ouch. And I was with a bunch of people. It was like for our senior trip in high school, and I pooped everywhere. And I was really sick that day. I kept throwing up everywhere. I don't know what happened. I think I might have gotten nicotine poisoning. Because we were there, and I was just like, it was. We got a big thing where everyone was like, you can't bring anything on the trip. They're going to take it from you. We're going to take it from you. But then we got there, and the gift shop was selling cigars and cigarettes. So the entire grade bought out the All-Star Sports Resort in Disney World, and everybody was just buying cigarettes and cigars and like Black and Milds, and just like fucking getting sick. No one got as sick as me though, so I think that's a testament to something. Quick question for you.
Go ahead.
How do you feel about tuckable underwear?
Tuckable underwear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like for when you're trans?
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about tuckable underwear?
I could probably find a use for it.
Mm-hmm. Well, me, I love it. This segment is sponsored by Tammy's Tuck 'em Ups. Tammy Wilkinson, formerly Tommy, is a Marine veteran and formerly closeted trans woman who served 2 tours in Afghanistan. When she, was on her second tour overseas, her junk was flying in the wind like our beautiful stars and stripes fly above this great nation. And although she, is a true patriot, she just felt there had to be a better way. And that's when she invented Tuck 'em Ups. Starting as a piece of gauze taped between her perineum, it has grown into the sleek and sensual junk-hiding undies that'll keep your soldiers safe in the foxhole. Dylan's even wearing them right now.
I'd never felt more like a lady.
So you can go to tammystuckemups.com and use the promo code Dylan and Noah for 20% off your first order. That's promo code Dylan and Noah for 20% off your initial purchase. Tammy's Tuck 'em Ups.
Excuse you.
Sorry. No one's going to know a thing.
Nice.
So this is a segment. It's we have a sponsor segment on the show.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy. We appreciate it, and thank you for your service. We're gonna Shark Tank style pitch video game ideas to you that we have come up with.
Oh, I love this.
We both have an idea, and we want you to say which, like, your thoughts on them, which one you would take, which one you would reject.
You got it.
Dylan, why don't you start us off?
So, have you ever heard of the game Leisure Suit Larry?
Yeah.
Have you ever played a fishing simulator?
Yes.
I would like to.
I love where this is going.
I want to combine the two so that it starts with you're on a boat. It's a pretty shitty boat.
You know what this is? This is Sean Gardini, the video game. Leisure Suit Larry plus Sega Sports bass fishing.
They're not playing today. Comments and questions at the end, please.
Yeah.
The goal is not to catch fish. You can catch fish. That's sort of just a mini game within it. Yeah. What you're trying to do is spot as many tits on the river as possible. And the way you do so is by upgrading your boat. Now you can upgrade, let's say, the engine. Now you're causing bigger ripples in the water. Guess what's going to happen? Boats are going to go flying. You can pay for better binoculars. You can do a lot.
Right.
So the whole thing is customizing to make sure that you are getting the best view of tits on the river.
Wow. Incredible.
It's called fishing in sweatpants.
I love it. I think it's a terrific idea for a game. I had a place I wanted to go with that. I had either a suggestion or a feedback. Could you rewind a little bit? So before you revealed that it's actually about watching tits. So you said you can fish?
Leisure Suit Larry mixed with a fishing simulator. You can fish, but if you spend too much time fishing, you're probably going to lose some XP.
Right. Yeah, you got to keep your eyes on the prize. Is there any benefit to fishing whatsoever?
You might get a picture with 2 chicks that like your fish.
Yeah, okay. So high risk, high reward.
Yeah, so either you could lose XP or, you're going to get a pretty sick picture of 2 ladies with tits in a bikini.
Does your character get drunker as the day goes on?
Your character, yeah, he gets drunk. Eventually, he probably gets called by his wife a lot. Yeah. That's going to be an issue that you're going to have to face.
Damn, that's what's up. And then obviously diarrhea from the beer.
From the beer. You need to poop off the boat without the girl seeing you.
Yeah.
And then every time your wife gets more and more angry as she's calling you, and then you're doing like those things like where you pick 3 options and you're trying to de-escalate the situation.
Yeah. She starts calling you, and then she calls your friends, and they start calling you.
There's an in-game "Am I overreacting?" post feature on Reddit.
Am I overreacting? I'm just trying to fish.
I'm just trying to fish.
I love fishing.
You have to curate a good, some good tunes.
Oh yeah.
Tunes is probably big. That's how you beckon the ladies. They go, "What's that?"
They go, "My dad listens to
sunburn
that."
meter.
Oh, sunburn meter would be great.
There is, but you're gonna ignore it every single time.
Yeah. It's be flashing red.
There might be a time where you start a day and it says that over the course of the night you've been diagnosed with skin cancer, and that's gonna affect your time on the water.
Yeah, then you're off for a couple
Damn,
weeks.
if you stay out too late, can you get beat up by black teenagers?
Oh yeah, they come out on a little raft.
They're like the creepers in Minecraft.
They blow up.
I'll just imagine him sitting at your computer going, "Oh fuck."
You're trying to reverse with your boat. Yeah, they're boarding.
Hit the "Do you live around here?" button.
I've never seen you before.
I'm just asking. Oh, he's just a jogger.
You have a flashlight button. You gotta take your hood off.
Yeah, so that's fishing in sweatpants.
That's not bad.
Fishing in sweatpants is
That's
a good idea.
pitch.
So my game that I thought up with, it's a lengthy title. Let me make sure I say it right. The title of my game is called Boys Trip, in parentheses, Trip with the Boys, No Girls Allowed.
Nice.
And so basically this is a live party. You need to be in voice chat with your boys to play this game.
I already love that.
4 or 5 guys at a time. You're going on a hunting trip in the woods with your boys. You're at a cabin. The first part of the game, you are getting really fucked up with your friends, and then we're gonna go walk through the woods. When you walk in the woods, you're going hunting, but the main goal is not avoiding getting killed by the creepy crawly things that go bump in the night. Because if you hear a sound, one of your boys needs to go out and investigate it. If he doesn't come back, he's not entered back into the party. There is no respawn. Okay. So it becomes a game of how are you going to ruin your friend's time, because either they can go on without you or they have to leave the trip. Ooh. Everybody has to leave the trip. So then you're kind of like, you don't want to be the asshole that ruins the trip. You want everybody to be hanging out. You want it to be a good vibe. And your boys are in the chat being like, bro, I swear to fucking God, if you ruin this, I'm going to hate you so fucking much. So now you're just kind of like, you're stuck, then you're trapped in like this ball of anxiety being like, well, it's my turn to go out there, but like, I cannot ruin the boys trip.
Wow.
And so it's kind of a psychological thriller.
There's also kind of a meta to it, because in the real world, you are being bitched at.
Yeah.
Like in the actual voice chat, you're being bitched at by...
You're constantly being bitched at by your boys. Yeah, and your girl. By everybody.
Yeah.
Being like, what are you doing?
Wow.
It's a real psychological thriller that I think would be a lot of fun.
That really does that speaks to the heart of the boys trip. Also has, honestly... with the people taking turns, being the hot seat, along with like the survival element. There's kind of like kind of harkens back to the predecessor to Resident Evil, which was called Sweet Home.
Oh,
Sweet Home in translation. It was a Japanese NES game, and it was like a team of 4 or 5 like people show up at a spooky mansion, and you can control one at a time, and they have like different contributions.
That's cool. I like that. That's very similar to House.
Hasn't really been super touched on. Yeah, I think it was possibly a direct ripoff.
Ooh.
So yeah. So in that way,
I like that.
That speaks to me.
I'd love to get more into video games.
Wow, you're talking to the right guy.
I think I would like to. I started playing COD again by myself because I don't have Xbox Live, so I play against bots.
Yeah, this is the saddest thing
That's
I've heard
nuts.
in a while.
It's just a fun way to pass the time.
Free
I
for
think.
all, team deathmatch.
Playing gun game, playing one shot, one kill.
Nothing team based.
I'll play some team deathmatch.
That's crazy, man.
Nah, it's fun.
You're putting your life in the hands of the bots.
Yeah. But I'm also
those are your brothers out there,
and I'm taking the lives of bots as well.
What's your what level are you keeping these bots at?
The bots stay at hard.
Okay,
Pause.
they stay hard.
They stay hard. Pause.
Yeah, that's really sad stuff, dude.
I just need to get Xbox Live again. I don't have Xbox Live.
Back to your game. Is there a drinking element to it? What if you guys?
Well, you're getting fucked up, so also you're inebriated when you're out in the woods with your boys, and it's like that's part of the element
There's
you
a
need.
blood alcohol sensor that ties into the hardware.
Yeah, so you can't get too fucked up. You can pass out in the woods, and then you can freeze to death. And then it's like then that would go into it like an auto sim. The boys wake up the next day and it's like, go find Tim. And then you just go and you see, you're like, oh, fuck, Tim froze to death, dude. What the fuck?
Fucking idiot.
And it's like, do we need to call his girlfriend and take him back home? Or why don't we just keep partying a little bit more? But you're out of the chat at that point, so you have no say. You're listening to them, but you can't speak.
Ooh.
So you're hearing them.
That would drive you fucking nuts.
Yeah, and you're hearing them be like, I don't even fucking like him anyway, dude. Can we just keep it going? And you're just like,
man,
no, it's the right thing to do.
Great.
And it's like, are you sure?
How long would you say a session is? Do you think this is something like you really have to block out time for?
This is probably, to play the game in its entirety to get through the weekend, you probably need 3 hours or a game.
I like that.
Like if you're with the boys. Because then you go back. There's a thing where you have to cook a meal. If you kill anything, you have to skin it. You can get your boy sick. You can have a wild card that's like, nah, I know how to cook. I can cook over an open flame.
Yeah.
And then you're eating fucking squirrel meat and you're fucking dying.
Wow. I really like this.
Thanks.
I love a chill video game like that.
I think it's chill, but then it gets really scary and serious.
Yeah.
Just like life, you know?
Absolutely. Do I need all this? I don't know.
So Tim, who do you think has the best game?
Wow. Great question.
Comments, concerns, thoughts?
I think, jeez, wow. I like Noah's because of the experimental multiplayer nature of the game. I think that really speaks to what I look for in a modern title. Now, Dylan, I'm not saying your idea is a bad idea. In fact, Pokemon Snap for boobs is one of the best ideas I've heard.
It's kind of brilliant, yeah.
Maybe ever. So don't give up on it. I hope you find an investor someday.
So, but we're going.
I'm out on Dylan. I'm all in on.
Oh, let's go!
Sorry.
And boys trip for the boys, no girls allowed is being made.
Wow.
Is being made. It's going into production.
Wow.
I can't even take offense. I love the idea.
Phenomenal idea. I mean, it's to be there in the room for it is fucking something I'll tell my grandchildren.
It's pretty. Yeah. No, it was electric. Those that watch will know.
Have you ever heard? I have multiple video game pitches documented in my pocket for any given, happenstance meeting.
Yeah. Is there any progress on your video games being made currently?
Not on them being made. I mean, more fleshed out for sure. But dude, I met fucking Cliffy B. He made fucking Gears of War, man. I met him. He came to my comedy show.
Yeah, that was in Raleigh. We were all there.
Yeah, isn't that nuts?
That's fucking so sick.
But that didn't turn into anything, and I didn't even try actually. So I feel like a dweeb. But so. I had one video game idea that I really loved that no one really seemed to like, which was the entire game was the pregame lobby.
Ooh, that's fun.
It was you're in the pregame lobby. That's when the game begins, and I mean with AI, this actually becomes viable. But it is seriously the competition is who can be more like popped off in the pregame lobby.
That's
the
sick.
match never starts. You're trying to win the pregame lobby.
That's sick. You're just trying to get people to leave the lobby.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, you're trying to fucking go nuts. And I think you could use AI judging now.
Ooh.
If you have Xbox Live, we could spin up servers so that we do have AI going who got more popped off. And they're catching everything that's being said. They're not just like, it's not just who's the loudest. So you got dudes spamming like super low bitrate SpongeBob memes.
Yeah.
You got dudes screaming slurs.
You're next to the box fan.
You're next to the box fan. One guy is living in a dying smoke detector farm. So it sounds like you're in the middle of the Amazon with crickets chirping.
I like that. Then there's a popo meter.
Yeah. And you're both trying to flip it. You're both trying to fill it up.
You're trying to get it to 11.
Yeah, and I think this could be like a major esports thing.
Oh, for sure. You'd pack out arenas for that.
Yeah, for definitely like Seoul, Korea.
Yes, and you have like every player has their own like, little cubicle.
And it's just a guy that posts like pictures of Indians in the game chat. That's his position on the team. Racist memes.
I think this is a great idea.
I love this idea.
I think that's
Everyone
so
thought it
fun.
was so stupid.
No, that's a great game to play with your boys too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's hard because then you guys are all. It's like you know how to push each other's
lot of
buttons. That makes the
pressure.
game even Because then the pop off meter can. Do you get the pop off? Does the pop off meter turn in your favor if you get reactions out of the boys?
Damn.
Because like if you're intentionally like flopping,
the second you're like, what'd you say? You said what? Who's gay? It's
Yeah.
like,
yeah. And if you're,
I just want to know if he said I'm gay. You're bleeding
out.
points.
and then it's like if you're doing whack stuff on purpose to have people get riled up and be like, that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
You know? And then everyone's just freaking out
Yeah,
at you.
Baby hit the I was trolling button. Oh no, I
Hit him
knew he
with the
was
lol.
trolling. I knew that wasn't real.
The
Yeah.
lowercase lol. Unheard of.
XD. Devastating, dude.
Ooh. That's a finisher for sure.
Yeah. You think I was being serious?
Idiot!
No, I don't.
What a fucking retard!
They throw it to the AI.
And the
AI
crowd goes
determines.
crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude.
There's an old man up in the nosebleeds going, I see what he's doing.
Ooh. He's yeah.
I
Oh,
haven't
excellent.
seen this since
He's an old head.
2027.
You don't see much of that these days.
I say.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
I think that's a great game. Oh, we're making ashtrays, by the way. I don't know if we talked about it. We did? We're making ashtrays.
Yeah, we said what we were doing.
Yeah?
Yeah, remember I
called
said I
our
was going
shot.
to do the penis thing, and
So true.
I
So
think
true.
I did okay.
That looks good. I like that.
I could see it through it.
Nice.
Yeah, I used the. I got a little creative. I used the back end of this
Oh, yeah.
to mold around.
Don, you're just a fucking creative guy.
Thank you.
What the fuck?
Look at these tits, Noah. Try not to get too excited.
Ooh. I can't see him really.
Oh, sorry over the lip.
Whoa! Those are like truck nuts.
They're cans for sure.
Those are nuts. That's just a penis and balls.
What?
You're making a penis and balls ashtray.
Vulgar.
No.
You are a gay guy.
There's
though.
the
Whole
balls.
family is.
What? The balls are. What are you fucking saying?
Allergy. Sorry.
Check out the balls.
Oh man.
It's
I
not-
didn't see the nips. I didn't see the
balls.
nips on the back
There's
of those
nips.
hangers.
Yeah, there's some
okay.
nips.
I like that. I'm really glad that you had a vision in your mind and you're seeing it through.
I just thought gender neutral bathrooms. What if it was an ashtray?
I like that. And that's why we're partners.
Thanks.
You're thinking above and beyond.
We're life partners, man. I'm in it for life.
I'm in it for life. Should we go to
Some
fan?
reference.
What are you're doing turtle still?
No, I changed my mind.
What are you on to now?
Seashell.
Ooh, I like that. I was thinking clam for a little bit.
Oh yeah, clam. I think might be the word I was looking for.
Okay. I'm on
you.
sail. I'm on boat right now.
Wait, no, not clam. What's it
You doing a boot?
I'm doing a boat now.
Whoa.
Yeah. Not a clam, like an abalone. Talking oyster.
Maybe. What's like the Venus de Milo standing in? Is she standing in a sea thing?
She's standing in a
scallop.
and a clam. No, it's
Is it a
it's
clamshell?
a clam because it's a no oyster. It's an oyster.
Oh, because yeah, she's the pearl.
She's the pearl.
It's an oyster. Should we go to fan questions?
If you'd like, Noah.
We have some fan questions, Tim. We asked our fans. We said whatever you want to know about Tim Butterly in the world. Ask us. Give them to us. We'll ask on your behalf. So
Okay.
we got a few fan questions.
Can I have one?
Venus de Milo is not the person I was thinking of. What's the painting of the chubby lady with her boobs out and she's standing on like a
Yeah, and she's
Yeah,
covering
that's
her-
Venus.
She's covering
That's
her
not
tits
Venus
and her
de
pussy.
Milo.
That's Venus.
Venus de Milo is a statue with no arms.
Oh, the
Venus de
fat
Milo
lady.
was a fucking tennis player.
Oh, the birth of Venus. The birth. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. That's birth of Venus.
Thank you.
All right. All right. First
That's
question.
what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Tim, this first question
Go
comes
ahead.
from Gun Moo. It says, your wife died of an overdose while tracking down the Golden State Killer. How did you cope?
Whoa.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
I don't
we
think that's-
we forgot to say who we did this again.
that happened with Drew last week too. This is for Patton Oswalt.
We apologize.
Sorry about that.
I forgot.
That's my bad.
Did you see how long it took me?
We got a couple more. They might be. One of them might be for you.
Oh no! I think I got a fatal headache from that. Oh no! That hurts so bad.
Oh no! Do you think the next one's gonna be for him? Let's try it out. Let's see.
I think so. Did Kel's excessive drinking of orange soda ever affect your life on set?
Who's that for?
That might be for Kenan Thompson.
Ah, shit.
That's for Kenan Thompson. You don't know Kel.
You don't know Kel?
You don't know Kel. You weren't on.
I was never on a Nickelodeon show as a child.
Really? I could have sworn you were on Amanda Bynes.
I really wanted to.
I could have sworn you were on Amanda Bynes.
Dude, could you imagine though? That was probably the.
You and Drake Bell would have gone fucking neck and neck. Oh my god,
God.
that could have been you. You could have been singing to Mexicans right now.
I could have
saved
saved
her.
Amanda Bynes.
Whoa, yeah.
I actually had a pretty detailed fantasy about my parents taking me to Universal Studios Orlando, Florida, where Nickelodeon or going to Nickelodeon Studios on a visit.
Yeah.
And you know, she would just be, I think the sets were there, or I thought they were.
Yeah.
But she would just be like between, you know, maybe shoots and you know, she'd be getting like pulled by like a handler from, you know, one part of the lot to another. Mm-hmm. And I would be there with my family, and we would like cross paths, and like I would do something like silly and really get her attention.
I like that. I think that could have happened.
Yeah, and maybe nothing romantic happens, but maybe we become
You're
like
star-crossed a little
early
bit.
internet friends, and we
Ooh,
stay
yeah.
in touch. And then we have like a Reddit post where like we talk about being friends for so long on the internet together.
We've been best friends for 25 years. AMA.
Yeah, she's friends with just some normal guy, and she, as far as I know, she never threw a life away on drugs or
Yeah, no, it's
shaved her eyebrows off or
Wait,
anything.
so there wasn't part of you that it wasn't the goal to get on the Amanda Show? It was just to become friends with Amanda Bynes?
Yeah, absolutely.
What a sweet thing to be.
it's nice.
And I would go, damn, imagine.
You go, what a sweet girl. I'd love to befriend her.
Yeah, she seems like a really nice person to
I'd
talk
love to talk to her every once in a while online. If she's not busy, if she's not recording the Amanda Show, maybe she'll
Yeah,
say
I
hi to me.
know. Look, everyone's trying to get her attention. I don't, really,
It has nothing to do
I don't
with
mean
her
to make it
looks.
fucking any worse for you, but
She's just a funny, smart lady.
Just like
how's tutoring going?
I just go. I love Moody's Point this week. By the way,
Oh, I forgot about Moody's Point.
I hated it. It was always so boring to me.
it's the worst.
Killer Ross Perot again.
Wait. We
there
have one
one
more
more?
fan question. Let's
Oh,
see what
no.
this one says. This one might be for you.
Okay.
So you were working on the set with Leah Remini for 9 years during King of Queens. Did you ever hit that?
How was it?
Don't even, Dylan. I think this one's also for Patton Oswalt. No, I'm sorry. This is. We really got to get our guys on point with this. It's like we're always coming to them and we're always like, hey.
How do you keep doing it?
We're like, hey guys, we just need some fan questions, and they never deliver. They don't get the assignment.
Yeah, join our Patreon if you want to ask.
Join our Patreon if you want to ask us fan questions, because we are taking them. Hopefully 1 week it'll work.
Yeah, good luck, man. Okay, this is my Birth of Venus.
What the hell?
Glam ashtray. What do you guys think?
That's so good.
That's so nice looking.
That's really nice.
I hope it sticks.
It should stick.
yeah, that looks. That's crazy.
That's so good.
Thank you.
You have a real talent for this stuff.
I wonder if I'm done.
I mean, I guess that's up to you. What time are we at? We don't want to go too long on this part.
We're at 50.
Oh, okay.
How hard do I have to join them together, do you think?
I don't think crazy hard.
Not super hard, but you got to give it a little.
There's a pinch.
And do they lose any of their shape while they're in there? Oh, this is actually,
No, it should stay exactly how it is.
this is actually what I really super need.
Was your house a big ashtray house growing up, Tim?
My grandmother smoked. My mom smoked. Eventually, my dad started smoking cigarettes, which was like a real bummer to me for some reason.
Like later in life?
Yeah, like I guess maybe around my age now. Which,
Really?
Yeah, I'm not doing my kids any favors by fucking vaping.
True, you're on vaping now. You picked up vaping.
Yeah, so maybe in that way I maybe understand my dad a little bit better through vaping.
True, but do you get why he did it, do you think? Do you think it's the same reason as you? To not kind of like autistically spaz a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. My dad's like a pretty like capable yet like reserved kind of guy. Actually, he's a goofball, but like confrontation and shit like that really fucking fries his circuits and he goes nuts. So I think he does need an anti-spazatory, much like me, his son, who he is exactly like. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call that the birth of Venus.
Wow, that's beautiful. I really enjoy that. Oh, and then you can paint it like a nice seashell.
Oh my god, that's gonna be so fucking beautiful.
That's gonna be sick.
Now, isn't it gonna melt in there, or do I need to put supports under it?
I don't know.
Well, I've never baked it. You've baked it.
I've baked it.
Did it hold the shape?
The turtle was perfectly in shape.
Okay.
So I'm going to stick with, yeah. But I don't know. I am a little concerned about the hole in my penis.
Me too, buddy.
We read a story today about a man who got a UTI from getting poop in his penis.
Oh, no.
From his bidet.
From his bidet, not from gay sex.
Oh, no.
Bidet, more like betray.
Come on, guys.
Why didn't I say that on our podcast?
I don't know. That would have been good. That would have been good.
I've had a long week.
Thanks for saying it on ours.
I've been making a lot of content. Okay.
Damn, I really wanted a bidet.
Everybody thinks that this
Would you
man has
recommend
just been having gay sex. So
Oh, okay. So
Dude,
there's a conspiracy.
I need to bake this now. I love it, and I don't want to lose it.
okay,
Yeah, I'm ready. You ready now?
I'm about done. I'm putting the finishing touches.
I'm at a point where I think I keep fucking with it, and I keep having to fix what I'm doing. Do you guys ever steal the ashtrays from restaurants?
We still silverware. Not ashtrays, though.
Damn, silverware's way worse.
I know. I don't know where our fucking spoons go. I don't know.
Oh, you're saying currently.
You're stealing silverware
You're still doing this?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
I don't know. I'll do anything Mary Jo's into, especially if it's a bad boy thing.
True.
So if she says steal the silverware, I put on a bandit mask.
Yeah, I would.
I tell her to keep a lookout.
All right.
What is that thing sticking out?
This is a sale.
Ah.
It's kind of bad, but that's fine.
I think
It's crazy that me and you do this like weekly, and Tim's is like this gorgeous.
No,
looking
this
thing.
is retarded. It's not going to come out great.
No, I think it's going to turn out
That's-
really well.
Yeah, I think that's gonna turn out really great. And mine has a dick and nuts, but it doesn't really look that great.
I think it does.
Oh, are you putting a mermaid on the front of that?
Yes.
That's good.
Wow.
Yes,
So I'm gonna just seal this up, and then we're good to go. We can honestly.
I'm so nervous about this. I hope it turns out perfectly.
I think it will. I have high hopes.
If it melts and droops, you're probably. I'm going to be inconsolable. Remember when they asked Mike Tyson about the death of his child, and he said, "You're going to have to leave now. You understand." That's what I'm going to do to you guys. You're going to have to leave under threat of violence.
That's fine, and we will. You know.
Yeah. You understand? You have to go now.
You gotta go.
Pretty
All right.
good, pretty good. Crying Mike Tyson. I don't mind telling myself.
How's that? That's fine. I'll paint in the rest of the features later. All
Very
right.
nice.
I think we're good.
You got the boobies. You got the head.
We're getting there. We're doing it. I'm gonna paint it. I shine in the painting.
The painting.
The painting.
All right.
Shout
let's
out
go.
to baby. Shout out
Can
to
we put 'em in
baby.
the
We'll
oven?
be back.
Put them in the oven and we'll be back. Talk to you soon. Anyway, and just like that, with the beauty of movie magic, we're back.
We're back. We're on Dylan Vision.
We're on Dylan Vision right now.
Guys, I mean, I call you a couple of times. I'm just going to quick reminder.
You're right. You wish.
You're going to get a call looking down my shirt. It's going to be more embarrassing for you guys than it is for me. I'm just saying.
I mean, I will say, don't flaunt it so much.
Yeah, you're asking for it.
Whoa.
Dylan's the king of asking for it. We put our
We put our pieces in the kiln.
Put them in the kiln. We fired them. We waited 9 long days, and now they're finally ready.
9 days at 1,800 degrees Fahrenheit.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy that they always give these absurd things for when they're making like ceramics? Like, is that even fucking true? I've never done ceramics like that.
For bowls for a fucking ramen restaurant?
For a vase that's never going to be used once.
Fuck, dude. It's going to go in some fucking old cunt's house.
She's not even going to care about it at all.
She's never going to be visited by anyone. She's going to talk about this fucking vase that she has. Oh, you'll have to come by and see it sometime.
Got to see the vase. I got it custom made.
I'd love to. We've been visiting. You know, we've been spending our weekends in Cape Cod.
You know how we're on the Cape.
Yes.
Oh, yes, the Cape.
Well, you know, my nephew just moved up there. He got a house, and maybe I'll see you guys on the beach.
Yeah, maybe for sure.
Yeah.
You might see you out there. You know, we come kind of in the off season.
Yeah, we don't really like that. We don't like how crowded it gets, so we mostly go when there's no one else there.
We're there. I don't know. When do you go?
When's the next time you're going? Maybe I'll just make a plan.
No, I mean,
I'll have to ask. You know
the big boss. You know, I gotta the ball and chain.
I go where I'm told.
Yeah, I'm not in a place to kind of say when we're going anywhere.
Yeah, and plus, you know, her mom's not doing well.
You know that. You know, with the emphysema, you know, she can go at any minute. So we really kind of need to be by her side.
You know what? I'm gonna make sure I get some deviled eggs before they're all gone. Do you want anything? I'll see you in a little bit.
Well, if she dies, let me know.
This feels like a lot of my real social and family interactions.
Yeah. Don't you hate when you feel obligated to go to a thing?
Dude, I stopped going to funerals.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That's kind of nuts. Yeah. But it's kind of like,
yeah, right.
they're not going to remember. They don't know.
No, we made our peace.
Yeah. I mean, you killed the man.
The vibe is just way off at most funerals.
I mean, yeah, everyone's always so down in the dumps.
And you know what came out of nowhere was the fucking life celebration. I know that, like, I'm pretty sure that's been in, like, you know, big rom-coms making fun of it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the celebration of life with, like, the kind of secular pastor who's, like, playing acoustic guitar music.
Yeah.
That hit me like a million pounds of dinosaur shit.
You were hitting that IRL?
That I got hit with that. Yeah, I went
that
to,
sounds brutal. I don't think I've ever been to an IRL celebration of life.
I went to a celebration of life for a family member, not super close, but you know, still fairly effective.
Of course.
And it was just like, bro, how you seriously, like, you think now's the time to try to impress people with your fucking singing? This is crazy. There's
Someone
no
just died.
need. There's no need for any of us to hear a guy we've never met sing songs with an acoustic guitar.
No, not at all. Especially not here, not now.
Yeah. So hopefully I leave enough of an impression on my family to know that will, like, that's the worst thing you could ever do.
That's something you need to put in the will for sure.
Have you ever been to a sports-themed funeral?
No.
It's tough stuff.
That seems bad. That seems like that's something for like a dead child.
It's something that they do for like a
basketball lamps.
Yeah, dead children at my Uncle Jerry.
Oh no. They're doing tops, card pulls, looking for rookies.
It was Philly and Cruise themed.
Cruise themed?
Yeah,
Rob Cruise?
Phillies and
everyone's pissing all the time.
yeah, it was everybody
You
showed
may
up
now
in, like,
piss the corpse.
everybody showed up in like Phillies Hawaiian shirts, and my dad was like, "We show up in suits."
I mean, thank God. And thank God for your fucking dad.
But yeah, well, I was on my dad's
Who
side.
died?
His brother.
Okay, adult man.
Very much. He was like in his 60s.
Okay.
But it's weird when you're the only one who doesn't show up in dress code.
Yeah.
Because like your dad's like, no, you can't.
Well, because I
sorry.
feel like it is disrespectful. Like, I don't know.
If not, it's just tacky.
Yeah.
Even if I asked to do it, hopefully someone would step in and go like, "Look, guys, we're not fucking doing that.
We're not doing that.
We're not wearing fucking Converse and suits to Pop-Pop's funeral. I know you guys think it's cool, but we're not doing it. Save it for prom.
It's not a homecoming dance.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a bad eulogy?
None of them are so great, you know?
Yeah, I guess right now, trying to remember anyone specifically, I'm mostly pulling up maid of honor speeches.
Oh,
My search bar's down.
my cousin's wedding. His maid of honors went up there and talked about how big his penis was in front of my grandma.
What the hell?
We were sitting with my grandma, and I was like,
His best man did that?
No, the maids of honor.
Maid of honor talked about how big this guy's fucking rod was.
I guess his wife bragged about it. and they sung a song, and in it they said, you know, name redacted, his dick, and then when
Tommy.
Then when he's got, and then they did the hand gesture that
Oh,
sluts
that's
do.
fucking gross.
What do sluts do?
They went like that, gesturing to the size of his genitalia.
His
My mom was there.
You could say could take me away from my guy's penis. I saw I officiated a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
It was an honor. I was also the maid of honor for my sister's wedding.
That's
You were
nice.
the maid of honor.
Yeah, isn't that so sweet of me?
That is sweet of you.
Very sweet.
She really thought it would be special. I felt retarded.
Yeah. Did you have to wear a dress? Did you have to put the dress on?
No, I got to wear a suit.
How did you interact with the groomsmen?
I just hung out
Hey,
with them.
boys.
Yeah, day of I hung out with them, but it was all my brother-in-law's homies for real, so it was like I would have been kind of intruding regardless.
What are you doing, boy stuff?
Yeah, oh, hey, what are you gross guys doing over here? Farting? Just kidding. I'm like smoking a cigarette and walking sexy.
Yeah, we were just getting ready.
Did you have to walk down the aisle with a guy?
Good question. I can't remember.
Oh.
Maybe?
You definitely did.
You
I
had
think I
to.
might have.
Who else would you walk down the aisle? Unless she had an uneven number.
No, I think I did.
Oof. Did you guys hold hands?
I think so. We locked arms.
Did you kiss?
It's cute.
No, we did not kiss.
What was his name?
You know, I can't remember. I want to say, no, I can't remember at all. Anyway,
You blocked it out.
I did an incredible. No, it was just there was so much going on, and I did so much that was like kind of a detail I'm losing.
You know, ladies on a wedding day.
Yeah, true.
It's a whirlwind.
I was trying to sabotage it passive aggressively.
You kept trying to object. Your dad's holding you down. I have something to say.
Tim, stop. Tim.
Hey,
Tim.
you know,
Tim.
No, I'm gonna say it.
No, stop. No, and listen to me. Stop.
and I'll say, yeah.
And another thing.
All right, fine. I guess you guys don't want me to fucking do anything.
I'm just trying.
Where'd you get this?
I know he's not right.
This color. Me say day, me say day, me say day, me say day.
Daylight come and you wanna go home.
It's
Come, Mr. Dolly Man, dolly me bananas. Daylight come and me wanna go home.
It's
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot punch. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Come, Mr. Tally Man, tally me bananas. Daylight comes and me wanna go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and me wanna go home. Come, Mr. Daylight comes and me wanna go home. Me said day, me said day, oh. Daylight come and me wanna go home. So you and your wife were costumes in Beetlejuice this past weekend. Tell us a little bit about that.
been a while since we did a couple's costume. Maybe, I don't know if ever.
Really?
Yeah, I've done matching costumes with the kids.
I feel I do. Me and my girlfriend do couples costumes every time. I'm trying to push this
Does
year
it get
that
you guys sexually charged?
No.
That's crazy to me.
Did it get you guys
Oh
sexually
yeah,
charged?
absolutely.
Really? I was. What?
We almost ended the trip early.
That's crazy. We were a couple years ago. Me and Renata were both. We were the Olsen twins, and that was a good bit.
A little bit of blue. A little bit blue to
I mean,
kinda
there's-
take
I mean,
this
there's-
to a different value.
There's definitely blues in there.
We were. I think one of the best costumes we did was the guys from Almost Famous. I was the lead singer.
You were
of-
Stillwater?
I was the lead singer of Stillwater, and she was Penny Lane. And
Oh,
we thought that nobody would get it, and then we were walking over to the Halloween party, and a guy like walked out of his house to tell us that he knew exactly what we were.
nice.
Yeah.
Fucking pedophile. You were a pedophile.
I didn't know at the time that I was a pedophile.
I mean, did you ever see the movie one time?
I forgot that she. I forgot that she was like.
Dylan's on the Megan's list.
What was she? 15 in the movie?
We're gonna kill
Yeah.
no.
We hate pedophiles here.
my
Now, why don't you rap for us a little bit? Rap for us or going in the trash?
It's a little too red for nipples.
Okay.
Said no one ever.
Whoa! We're cooking, folks.
I really don't know why I thought this green was cool. I got overly fixated on it, and now I've got like a weird thing.
Just let it dry for a few minutes, and then it'll harden up, and you can paint right over it.
I think it's fine, I guess.
It is cool. I like it.
Yeah, I guess it is. Actually, this is, you know what? This was an early version of this, what in my head, the colors matching Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Mm-hmm. And you hit it?
Yeah, I actually kind of did nail that. I was
Okay.
subconsciously still pursuing it. And I guess that you have to allow for that to happen in art, though.
I mean, of course.
How's your paint going, though?
Pretty good. You can really, it's starting to look more like a boat and a woman.
Wow. I really like it.
Thanks so much. It's whimsical. I'm probably going to put ashes in this when I get home.
I'm thrilled.
Yeah, I'm pretty close to done on mine. I just went with just one skin tone.
I'm over the moon with mine.
It really looks so good.
Yeah, yours is definitely.
I think you really need to start pursuing
pottery.
clay and ceramics. Yeah,
Maybe that's it.
that might be your. It's like ditch
Might be
the
3D
fucking.
modeling.
You gotta ditch the printer.
I'm really happy that
know.
we did this with you, because you really knocked it out of the park.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for
Thank you for
coming
doing
on.
it.
Drew didn't finish his by the time the episode. We recorded for 2 hours with Drew. He wasn't
He's a
done.
fucking slacker.
He just took it home.
Drew's Up will be coming out.
Drew's Up will be
Yeah.
coming out.
After this.
No, it'll be before.
Right,
That's our
right
Halloween
before this.
That's our
Yeah,
Halloween
we
episode.
carve pumpkins.
And then we have a big guest coming up next. So make sure you stay tuned.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that.
Hopefully,
Now, what do I do with this? I just let it dry?
yeah. Let it dry for a little bit, and then if you want to add more detail, to it, I would say let it dry for a little bit, just so you have more of a solid base. You won't get it. It won't get so muddy.
And that's a voice to the folks at home who are doing this with us.
Yeah, sometimes people do art with us, and that's nice.
It's a great feeling.
We have a
On the Patreon, people do it.
yeah, that's cool.
We did self-portraits.
I mean, statistically, there are dudes who are jacking off while listening to the podcast.
And that's cool. Any way that I'll get a click.
Yeah, I'm here for the engagement, not for a long time.
Yeah. If you're jerking off watching this, why don't you put in the comments, say, hey, I busted to this, and then throw a timestamp on where you busted.
We should make malware that automatically posts that on someone's behalf when they
Ooh,
bust.
yeah.
Whatever the other tabs they have open, it's like, yo, guess what? Here I am. I just busted.
I'm out here busted.
Yeah, and it takes down. Remember the Ashley Madison hack?
Yes.
It's the new that. It takes everything. It's it's being left on like friends' Instagram accounts. Delete. How do I delete? This isn't. I got hacked.
Ugh, imagine if those scams, those scam emails that they got, that like heard you on some unsavory
penis.
websites.
Yeah, we heard your penis.
We heard
on
your
pictures.
penis. We saw your penis.
And if you don't give me $3,000, I'm going to send it to everyone you know, and I'm going to say, fuck your mother, bitch.
And you go, no.
I love when people fall for those, though.
Yeah.
I don't even like that anything bad happens to them. I just like that there's dudes out there who get convinced that's real.
And they're like, oh
live in
fuck,
the
oh
panic,
fuck,
like,
oh fuck.
oh my God, my teachers? They're going to see me fucking jacking off?
No.
Oh my God, Dad, I just want you to hear it from me. There's some pictures going around of me jacking off.
And yes, they were mine.
I don't know for certain, but I think they were sent to Nana.
Do you remember like a few years ago, there was that big controversy about how this school in Montgomery County gave laptops to all their students so they could monitor them at home, and then they caught the kid selling weed in his
No, I
bedroom.
didn't hear that part.
And then they fucking they were trying to expel him from school, and they were like, "Wait, how do you guys know?" And they're like, "Whoa, we saw it online."
Ooh,
And they were
gotcha.
like, "What?"
It was oregano.
Yeah, it was oregano the entire time.
Yeah, I try to get my kids to be aware of, because I think Connor O'Malley, he has like a bit about how in his latest special he had this bit about how he's jealous of his children because since all of our data is being tracked online and for the kids there's going to be a much larger data set per person, that the kids are going to have a much more tailored customer experience online than I am. And I'm so jealous of it.
That's funny.
But it's like, I don't know. I try not to share my older kids too much online because they are like getting close to being real people.
Yeah.
Like Fritz is a goofball. Almost nothing that he does now is going to be the, you know, maybe some of his mannerisms will stick around, but he almost doesn't even make sense when he talks. Or like, I guess he does. But what I'm saying is he's not leaving a digital footprint. If I expose my children to the internet any more than the absolute minimum, which is the amount that they need to have friends.
Yeah.
And like keep up with kids their age.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm handing over, you know, extremely private information that's going to be used to like build a simulation model of all of their behaviors.
Yeah, for sure.
And God, I would hate that.
I
Yeah,
guess
that would be terrible.
I guess mine and Noah's generation was the generation that's going to be fucked by that, or is getting fucked by that the most.
How old were you when you got a cell phone?
When I got a cell phone, 12.
Whoa.
It wasn't.
Okay,
It wasn't a smartphone. It was a flip phone.
Sure.
I was like
But
8.
I got a smartphone when I was 13 or 14.
That's crazy.
I had a smartphone when I was
Yeah.
like 16.
And I've always had an iPod Touch, so I always was able to watch porn.
True. I had an iPod Touch pretty early on.
That's also crazy.
But I had a phone. I had a phone because I was a very anxious little boy. And I just wanted to, like, if I got out of school, I was like, would love to call my parents.
Yeah.
So I just had like a shitty flip phone that I would like call my parents and I'd call my mom and I would just be like, hey, I'm getting out of school. And she'd be like, okay. Are you on the bus? And I'd be like, yeah.
I miss you.
Yeah. And then that would be it. And then I'd be like, all right, I'm on
All
the
right,
bus.
well,
I'll talk
be
to you later."
careful.
Yeah. And I'd be like, okay.
She's trying to fucking finish watching a show.
Yeah. Like, okay.
Was she at work? She
Yeah, she was at work.
Yeah, she was at work. Yeah.
Or she was like coming home. Well, 'cause
so
she's
she
a
was
teacher
killing
too.
time.
Yeah, so she was like, she was just like in the car, and I would just like bother her.
What is it? I told you to make sure you only call me if you really need
And I
something.
was like, yeah, but I just want to chat. And she'd be like, okay,
Wow, that's so sweet.
yeah. I did a therapy as a boy, and one of my things that my mom brought up to my therapist was that I would call her a lot when she was like in the car. And I remember it was right when they made the ban talking on the phone when you're like and using your phone when you're
Don't text
driving.
and drive, yes.
Yeah. And then I remember the therapist was like, hey, so like that just came, you saw that. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, well, what are you going to do about that then? Like, you can't like call her when she's like in the car. And I was like, well, my mom has a hands-free thing. So like she can just
Not
put that
really
on and I
concerned.
can just like chat with her. And he was like, I guess that's fair. You know? It's like, no, she has hands-free. I can just talk to her whenever
That's exactly
I want.
what Fritz would say.
Yeah. It's like, no, it's fine. And he was like,
man.
fuck.
Oh my God.
Like, it didn't get through to me at all.
Oh my God. He's sweating now because he needs results for your mom.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's like I'm
$220 an hour.
I'm notorious for, as a boy, cracking therapists. They have no idea what to do with me. I had a woman tell me she doesn't know what to do, and we never went
Nothing.
back.
You don't need anything.
I thought it was fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was fine.
They're trying to like conjure up something to do for the sake of doing it.
Yeah, but my mom was also.
You were like Matt Damon at the beginning of fucking Go Will Hunting.
What was that? I don't remember the reference.
In Go Will Hunting, they send him to therapy, and he just keeps going to all the guys like, "What do you want to fuck me?" That was you as a kid.
As me as a 9-year-old asking this old man if he wants to fuck me. Like, where's my fucking mom, dude? I gotta call her.
Dude, when we went to Hilton Head in August, you'll remember it was a disaster because a tropical storm came in.
Yes.
And we were blacked out for a day,
Oh my god.
and the weather was so bad. It wasn't like destructive where we were, the house we were staying at, but we couldn't really do anything.
Yeah, if it's fucked out.
We did go miniature golfing in the downpour, which
Yeah?
was pretty cool.
That
But
seems fun.
so I had the GoPro and I had the head mount because we were gonna do some cool stuff like underwater stuff. Anyway, early on in the trip, Fritz sees me holding the GoPro and he goes, "What's that?" I was like, "That's the GoPro." And can I see it? How does it work? How do I turn it off? And it was just, I wasn't getting it back from him. So he takes the GoPro for the entire trip and he's vlogging everywhere he goes.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
I don't always catch him doing it, so I watched all the footage last night. There was a ton of stuff I hadn't seen. But there's one of the videos we went outlet shop. Dude, this is why the point I'm getting to is I think Fritz has the best brain ever. Backing that with, if I were to ever share this publicly, I would have to like make a disclaimer that like he doesn't have any developmental issues. This is just how he talks.
Yeah.
You've talked to Fritz, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I promise all the gears are spinning just at different ratios. Don't sweat it.
Yeah.
But he has these moments of brilliance. And we were leaving the outlet shops, you know, one of the days we were there.
Yeah.
Tax holiday, not really a big deal. And so now I'm holding the camera talking to him. And I'm saying, you know, what'd you get? He goes, I got some shoes. I said, where'd you get them? He said, at the van store. And I said, what made you pick those shoes? He went, and before I tell you what he said, in every video, he's also compulsively snapping his fingers everywhere he goes.
Nice.
So if he's wearing the camera on his head, all you can hear, he's heavy breathing, like... he's like, because he's flying up and down stairs in the house. He's moving everywhere.
He's a good pimp.
So I go, I say, hey, what made you pick those sneakers? He went, my mind.
And it's like, yeah, for sure, dude. Hell yeah.
He's the best guy.
He's the best. Whenever I see him now, he just gives me a look like he like knows I've done something wrong, and I think it's very funny. I walked up the steps and he was doing class, and I said, "Hey, Fritz," and he went,
Yeah, you've probably been downgraded to older kid to him.
I know, I really have. He treats me like a boy.
He sees you more like an older kid.
Yeah, no,
than
I'm
an
very
adult.
much a boy to him.
He's great with adults. You got to see him with an adult sometime. Very personable, very chatty.
No, he fucks me up,
So
dude.
perceptive. He sees you, he goes, dude, what are you doing in my house?
I sat on the couch
Don't ever
one time.
walk through my virtual classroom again.
Truly. He was doing that one thing one time for like 45 minutes. We were waiting for somebody to do the podcast, and he just kept like running up to me, and he would just like grab my head and try and like throw me down. And I was like, Chris, what the fuck? It was like, and he would just go, and
He's got a taste for blood.
yeah, and then I would just like flip him off me, and then he was like, damn, I just got flipped, that's sick. So he would just keep fucking with me, so I'd throw him off me.
Yeah, we call that playing.
I like playing, you know, that's fun.
That's a little bit of old school play.
I'm a child at heart, I'd like to say.
I think you're also just kind of a child.
Yeah, I'm pretty young. I'm a young guy. I'm
Not like Dylan. Dylan's got a real job.
Dylan's really got a real
He's an
job.
Upstanding citizen.
Yeah.
Dylan's older than me.
My
Also,
girlfriend
though.
killed.
Cut that. We gotta cut it.
They're going to be coming back with a video of horses at this point.
Yeah,
That's
true.
What we cut to.
Are we done? Are you done your painting?
I'm done, dude. It's just I just painted it all skin tone.
I'm so good.
We're done. I think we're done. Let's fucking show them off, and then let's get the fuck out of here.
Sounds good to me. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me in my basement.
Are we showing them?
Yeah, we're showing.
I'm signing. You're signing. We're all signing.
There it is. There it is. We'll take pictures after the fact as
I'm
well.
gonna take a nice
Hold on, I'm
little
gonna get mine
video
up
of
too.
it all.
I'm just. Oh fuck! Oh, I sucked myself from the back on that one.
Here, just throw it in the water. I'll rinse it out.
Where's the
later.
water?
In the
Oh, there's
cup.
water in there.
Yeah.
Oh, what a dummy. Okay, ready?
Very nice.
Here they are. Here they are. These are great.
I think so.
We really popped off on this one, gang.
We cooked.
Par-
Bro really thought he did something.
Tim, do you have anything you'd like to plug?
Yes.
Tim Butterlys Show, Dad Meet, seeing me do stand-up comedy live. You can go to timbutterly.com for schedule and tickets. And Metal Girl Solid on Twitch. And
Huge Turtle Beach
that's it.
sponsor.
The Turtle Beach partnership is like, yeah, total game changer. Yeah, I caught it.
Nice.
But that's it for me. Thank you very much. I'm going to a bunch of whole new places. So follow me on social media and
All over Colorado way.
all around Colorado. And then the list goes on. And I have stuff I can't even announce. And then we're also doing live Tim Butterlys show and Noah's Art Gala de Monstre.
Gala de Monstre.
That's January 15th in Philadelphia at the Trestle Inn. There's only 40 tickets that are going to be released, and they're only $10 each.
They're only $10, so get the fuck on it.
The link is on timbutterly.com. It's January 15th, 2025. I'm sorry. Yeah, January 15th, 2025. And it's like, capacity. Dude, we're doing a live Tim Butterlys show. We're doing a Noah's Art auction, and we want everyone to really fucking party.
Bring your best fucking videos.
That's going to be so fucking fun.
And it's also like, buy tickets early, but like you don't know how many people I may have to comp. Like the guest list is going to be so fucking exclusive.
The guest list is going to be crazy. I heard Tony's going to be there.
Tony is going to be flown into Singapore, cane me in front of everybody for doing gay voice.
And who wants to miss that?
Be there.
Dylan? Why don't you plug a thing or two?
Dylan Smith Comedy on Instagram, spelled Dillon. What's our stuff? Two Head
Dog on
You're better at
YouTube.
that.
Well, you're on that. Well, Two-Headed Dog Comedy on Patreon to see the podcast that me and Dylan do. It's just a podcast for nobody to listen to, but we have a few guys that really enjoy it.
There's 11 dudes right now we're doing a podcast for, and they seem to like it.
And they
a
fucking
lot.
love it, dude.
That's what's up.
And it's so nice. And that's fucking it. I don't know. That's Two-Headed Dog on Instagram. But that's it. If you're watching this video, you're on the YouTube.
This. Yeah.
The link for the Patreon and the Instagram will be in the description, so look at that.
Yeah, and if you
Tim's
haven't
link
seen
tree
it,
is going to be in the description. Everything's going to be in the description.
if you haven't seen it, we had an episode before this with Drew, and we had an episode before this with Rainey and Rob Cruz and Shaner. It's all your favorite Philly guys.
Yeah. Big stuff coming soon.
Big stuff coming soon.
All right. Bye. Talk to you later.
We